I've done a very stupid thing. I decided to record after sitting here for a minute. Just got done swimming in a lake at a state park. Sorry, I'm just making sure that means gray Dodge Durango, I think, or a Dodge, or a truck, a big truck. They look like dirt bags. I don't know. I know that they know that I'm on the road. Is that them? No, it's not. He winked at me like several times, right? As I was getting into the car. And the thing is, I'm so stupid. I have all my just everywhere. It's very obvious. I just had to cover my generator. My generator was showing. And that's the problem. That's the main problem. I'm thinking why he kept winking at me. Him and his there was some lady in the front, in the driver's seat. Dark hair. Pale. Long hair. I think it was long. It looked long. The guy, sunburnt. Very sunburnt. Tannish, but he's a white man, looks like. Been on the road outside for a long time. Long beard, scraggly brunette beard, brown, dark brown, matted, look maybe dreaded or braided, part of it braided, I don't know. Rings on it. That might have been them. Hang on. It wasn't them. I hate that there's more than one entrance and exit out of this park. Anyway, when I pulled out, they pulled out. And she started pulling out when I started my car, but then stayed when it took a while to exit. She stalled. Okay, so I'm editing a video. I was so frazzled that I did not explain. Basically, I was in Cherry Creek State Park. It's the middle of summer, it's August, right? And Cherry Creek State Park is like smack dab in the middle of Denver. It's a state park within a city, all right? So all kinds of people are there, right? I got in the lake. I didn't have a bathing suit, but I had like one of those sports bras, and then some shorts, whatever. That's what I had on. And then I was just reading and enjoying my time, and got in the lake, all that. I come back to the car, and of course I have all my window covers down, right? Like, and there was just all my crap was I'm so upset about it. My generator was showing, like everything was just out in the open. You could just look over into my car and just see everything, right? So basically, these two other dirtbags, or nomads, whatever you want to call them, this dude, he was sitting in the car and he was staring at my car. And then I didn't realize this, right? I was getting changed. I didn't know he was there. I didn't see him. And I was just taking stuff off and putting stuff on or whatever. And I was getting dressed, and I turn and I look at him, and he's staring into my back seat at my generator, right? And then he makes eye contact with me and then starts like winking and then looking at the back, winking in between all of this, looking in the back and then looking at me and then looking in the back and then looking at me and winking and all this shit, right? And obviously he lives on the road. Like, it's very apparent that he lives on the road for a looked like years, right? So I was like, oh. To me, it just seemed like he was eyeing up my generator and he was eyeing up me, right? And I was like, okay, I need to get into my car and leave. I get in the car, I start the engine. The chick in the car with him starts her engine and starts to back out because she thinks I'm gonna leave, is what it felt like to me. But the minute I decide not to leave, she stops backing out and she just sits there. And they're just sitting there. They're both just sitting there. I'm like, What am I gonna do? So I sit there for a couple of minutes, and she just sits there for a couple of minutes, sits there right along with me, and then eventually she pulls out and leaves because it looks weird, right? And I'm staring directly at them. And then they pull out all slow and pull into the parking lot and then just sit there. And it's like they're waiting for me to leave so that they can follow me to see where I'm gonna either sleep, where I frequent, or whatever. That's what it felt like to me. So obviously I don't leave, and I'm waiting for them to leave. And they just sit there and they sit there and they sit there. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna leave. I back out and I leave and I start heading out. And the minute I turn, I see them starting to back out. So I hightail my ass to the park entrance. I think they saw me. I mean, I don't think they could find me. There's like 5 entrances to this park. I go to the park entrance and I get into the cul-de-sac where you can't see me if you're exiting the park, but I can see you if you're exiting the park, right? So I'm parked there and I'm hoping that I can get them on camera because I have my camera just like aimed out the park entrance, hoping that I could get their license plate and maybe like a visual or something. And I'm sitting there forever, and it's been maybe like 30 minutes, and then that's when I start recording. So I'm watching. Y'all, I'm in like underwear and a shirt, half shirt, and a jacket. I was just in the lake. I was gonna get my stuff to take a shower, and I decided to leave instead because him winking and winking. I should have just stayed. So now I'm considering going back and seeing if they're there and just staying at the pool there. Because right now I just turned into the entrance, and I'm in the exit, like behind the tree, in the dirt area, the pull off right at the entrance, right before you exit the park. I need to put pants on so like if someone comes over here, I'm not like nude in public, you know what I mean? I'll get a ticket or something. Oh my god. I was in the middle of speaking with one of the security guards on that do the laps in their trucks. And then I just kind of like, I stopped because I didn't want them, if they were to pass by, I didn't want them to see that I was talking to them. For context, after waiting there for a while, I go back to the lake area where the showers are. I'm hoping that I can either see them so that I can get a license plate or get their faces like on camera. I was waiting and then I ended up putting my boots on. I put my cargo pants on. I finally got dressed and panicking, right? You know, I have like my binoculars, I have my knife on me, I have my mace on me. I'm like just waiting. Finally, I see park security. So I leap out of my car, flag her down, and she can see I'm upset. And I'm telling her about the whole situation that just happened. And she wants me to write a statement. And as soon as she said that, I start looking around and I'm like, wait a minute. What if these people, like I'm taking way too long to explain myself? I was maybe talking to her for maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm like, what if they come back and they see me talking to her? Then that puts me at risk because it's not like my situation's going to change. I'm still going to be traveling all around Colorado, right? I'm still going to be moving around for the whole rest of the year, at least until December, until I graduated. Immediately, I'm like, you know what? I can't talk to you anymore. And she's like, what? And I'm like, no. I'm like you can give me the statement. I can drop it off later. But like, I never do. I kind of wish I did, but I never do. I'm like, I can't continue to talk to you. I've been talking to you for too long. What if they drive by and they see me talking to you? I'm like, I gotta go. I back off of her and I go and get in my car and then I leave. So I think that was a smarter decision. And she said I can leave they know that I'm living out of my car and I'm going to be here in this area, not in this specific area, but like around, living out of my car for the next, until December. So that means that I need to be wary of who I'd make trouble with. You know what I mean? And like these people can live anywhere, just like I can live anywhere. I've been all over Colorado in just a few days, and I can do that over and over and over again every day once I graduate. So, I mean, that means these people can do that too. I don't want to make trouble, right? Is that overthinking? I don't think so. Not if I'm going to continue to live here. There's only so many people that are living like this. I don't know. There's a lot, actually. I don't know. I'm freaking out. So I think I'm gonna leave. I just saw another gray truck. It was lighter though than what I remember. Oh my god. Did they just stop up there? Is that them? Why'd they just stop right there? I think that's them. It wasn't them. I don't think so. It's just someone going to the restroom. But they're in a truck, so it's just freaking me out. Every truck I see now with 2 people in it is freaking me out. They just ruined the whole day. Can't do anything. I need to leave. I need to leave and find somewhere else to live tonight. I'm gonna keep this on. No, it's not them. Okay, it's a blue truck. Or maybe it was blue. I don't really know. Why is it just sitting there? It's weird. I don't think that's them. Oh, that was only one person. See? That's okay. I gotta calm down so that I can accurately see. So I think I'm gonna leave the park. I'm not even gonna stay. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Right in front of her like that. What's wrong with you? Oh. Somewhere else. So we're going somewhere else. Driving, but now I'm in like the rich area, and I feel like if I stop somewhere or maybe they won't understand. I just need to rearrange this car, make it not look like I live in here, and make it not look the way it looks. I'm eating because I need to be. I'm gonna figure out what national park I can stay at and relax. Cool. I'm not doing this city shit.